吊り橋から落ちてここから流されていった。そしておそらく死んだ。ティファは覚えてたんじゃないか。だから
触れない方がいいのかなって。
Not really the best excuse. Probably still should have told him. Anything else you'd like to share?
クラウドは思い出したんだよ。よかったじゃない。
Yeah, I guess there's that. He was able to remember it on his own, despite the Mako messing with his brain. This doesn't ruin Tifa's character, but it is a weird moment. We've probably been there, where somebody didn't tell us something because they didn't want to hurt us, only for it to hurt more. Not necessarily bad writing.
ねえ、先へ行こう。この辺りも濃いよね。賛成。
Gotta get up to you first. Swaps your max HP and MP values? Minus 3,639? And then they replace that to the MP, so I have more magic. No thank you. Allows an ally to automatically use unique abilities when not actively controlled. Tifa will also use Unbridled Strength when not actively controlled if this material has been equipped. Okay, that sounds good. I would also like to get every treasure chest possible, if I can. Igneous Saber. Alright, come on. How good is it? Give it to me straight. Wow. Oh my gosh. That looks awesome. And now I got more materia slots. Increases the limit dodge charge by 10% upon staggering an enemy. Oh, so now an enemy will be staggered longer. Let's give him some poison and... What was the other one? Subversion. Still don't know what a subversive spell is, but okay. Oh, instant death. That sounds useful. That's actually a interesting point about Cloud's design, is that his Buster Sword wasn't inspired by Berserk at all. I went to the wiki page to see if that was part of it. Didn't see anything. Then I straight up asked if it was, and they said no. Isn't that weird? Arguably the most popular character to use a big sword, and Cloud's big sword was not inspired by it? Are you sure? See, Final Fantasy VII started development in 1994, around the same time Berserk was in its golden age arc. Not necessarily in early chapters, or even the later ones, but I'd say early mid. So it's weird that there's no connection. Well, that was pretty easy. I chose to record the last 5 minutes, didn't even last that long. I haven't really been thinking about which folios to level up recently. Anytime I noticed that I had enough spell points, I would go ahead and just choose something randomly. But Elemental Defense Up stat boost reduces fire, ice, lightning, and wind damage by 10%. That sounds pretty good. But let's check out this other one. Max MP increases it by 3. Not by 3%, but by 3 points, which is more, right? Well, I don't really use magic that much when I'm playing as Kate Sith, and I never play as Kate Sith anyway, unless the game forces me to. So, elemental defense it is. It used to be Red was the weakest party member. Now it's Kate. Both in terms of personality and how useful they are in battle. Physical safeguard, limit gauge stagger, so we can raise his as well. But instead of picking a materia, we just have it now. You gotta be careful about which ones you choose. You might even thank yourself later if you just save them all up. That being said, I don't really notice that many changes when I do spend skill points on folios, unless it's a new synergy ability. I didn't even notice that Barrett had another personal ability until I took a second look. Wait, what was it? Oh, he has a new thing. When did he get that? When you spent skill points on the folio? Oh, right, okay. It's not a thing about me being dumb. I remember this very well. Hojo forces us to go through a bunch of gauntlets of enemies or something. All the detours I complained about before this, forget it. This is easily the worst one, from what I remember. It's almost like during development, the developers notice that players will be making progress too fast for their own liking, so they gotta put in something else. And not just any something else. Something else boring. Wow. Everybody is level 38. Red is closer to being 39, though. Cloud is the closest because of where she is. Kate Sith is the furthest behind. Nope, it's Yuffie. Well, that doesn't make any sense because I play as her more than him. Well, I don't really have a choice but to use him during this little segment. If I could have chosen Yuffie during this, I would have. Look at this, Square. Look at this. This isn't fun. Was that the point? To make us do something boring before we can get back to the fun part of the story? I have to do it again. I have to do it again. Do I have to throw stuff at everything? Oh yeah, there's enemies to fight in here. Not fun to fight though. They're actually really annoying. Then we gotta do this bullshit. And now I'm dealing with this mini boss fight. I swear to you, this fight is absolute horse hockey. Over and over and over and over and over. No, come on, Desmond. You just gotta dodge those attacks and stuff at just the right moments. Translation? My reaction time needs to be absolutely perfect. No room for error. Nope. Not dealing with it. I don't have the patience for that anymore. I don't know how I even got to this point when I wasn't turning off the easy mode. Here's the thing. You can't. Try as I might, I cannot dodge any of those attacks. It's impossible. Don't care what anybody else has to say, I can't do it. Maybe you can, because you're a freaking cyborg. Not me. I'm going back to easy mode just for this fight, so I can get out of here and move on. Can you fiddle with the computer while writing your Moogle or not? Sometimes he does, and then other times he leaves. Was it just because a boss fight was about to occur? What is this even for? Don't you want to open up the boxes and get some stuff inside? No. Skip. Freaking skip. I don't care. None of that was important. I'm playing as Barrett now, forget that. Hit it a bunch with physical attacks, then use a bunch of magical attacks. Rinse repeat until it gets pressured. Bye. Alright! Oh, it's dead. Okay, great. Neither was I. If it's a cutscene involving Hojo, I don't want to watch it. Alright, now we're going to take the elevator back upstairs, and we're going to just progress. That's all that's left for us now, is just pure, blissful progression. Hey, look at that! It's to everybody else.
なんかお疲れ気味？
Cute.